Thank you so much for doing this Skype interview, and I am going to introduce you to few of my key people. The gentleman here is Auto Rickshaw Chalak Sangh, who the union who is supporting me. The entire Auto Rickshaw Chalak Sangh is supporting me on this campaign, and they are going to be keeping all the handbills and talking to all the people who rides on the auto rickshaw, and they're going to vote for. The gentleman in the back is Mr. Lakda, who used to be an army officer, and he has actually fed up with the corruption in all around. He retired three years ago, and he is full time supporting the Aadmi Party. There are so many people in the back. I show you Sajjad, who is the campaign manager, and then I show you a few other people right now who are doing this campaign, part of the campaign. I just ask me the question that you had, so I can answer all these points that you're asking. Right, so the question that Sriketan is asking is, how are you? तुम अपने कैंपेन को कैसे चला रहे हो, और ये ऑटो रिक्शा का यूनियन है वो आपको कैसे सपोर्ट कर रहा है, and all other points which I'm going to discuss. Now, there are more than 10,000 auto rickshaw in the city of Ranchi alone. And there are so many auto rickshaws in and around the remote areas of Ranchi that are all supporting, the union is supporting the cause of Aadmi Party. Each one of these auto rickshaw people are going to be holding the handbills of Amanullah, a small paper of Amanullah and Aadmi Party, and they will be talking to each one of their customers. They are also talking to each one of their relatives, each one of their people who they are in connection with, so that these 10,000 people, if at all they are talking about me, every day if they meet 100 people also, there's a 1 lakh potential voters who are going to get to know Aadmi Party. They are always talking about corruption. They are talking about how good Amanullah's profile is, and what Amanullah is, and what background Amanullah has come from. This is something that the Auto Rickshaw Chalak Sangh has decided to do. So that is one thing. And so that's just one Auto Rickshaw Chalak Sangh. Now, if you talk about my campaign, the people of Ranchi and the remote villages of Ranchi, they all know how they all know about Aadmi Party, and they are all looking forward for the change. From a young age of 6-year-old boy to an 80-year-old person who I meet on the road, they all know about Aadmi Party, and it is the people on the road, the people who are actually struggling on the road, which is a vendor, which is an auto rickshaw, which is a cycle rickshaw, which are the shops, the small shops, who are basically crushed by the load of corruption. They are talking about Aadmi Party. Everywhere I go, I meet them, and they all talk about Aadmi Party and say, this is what we want to do this time. Now, if you go back, when I go to do all these meetings, when I go to do all these functions and interact with the people, what they say is that they're all working for us. And this is a unique thing which I've done, at least first time, I won't say unique, but the first time that I've done in the history of Jharkhand, that I'm asking the people who hear me out, the people who hear my passion to be part of the country's growth, the people who understand my background and my struggle and relate to me, and they know that I will be able to bring jobs to them. They know that I'll be able to add value in the small, medium, large scale industry in the country. They know that I will be doing the inclusive growth for the country. They basically tell me, they ask me, go full hog and do, and ask whatever you want me to do, they will do. The one thing I request to all these people, wherever I go, the first time in Ranchi or in Jharkhand, is that I ask them, do you have mobile phones? Everybody raises hand that I have mobile phones. I ask them, how many connections in the phone book you have in the Ranchi Lok Sabha region? They say 100, 150, 200. I request them that please spare 100 rupees or 200 rupees of your money and call all your connections in your mobile phone and talk to them and tell them that you met Amanullah and you heard Amanullah and you understood Amanullah, and Amanullah looks like the person that you guys have been looking for. And all of them raise hands and say, the other people give me 100, 200 rupees to vote for me, vote for people. We are going to spend 200 rupees for you to send the message that Amanullah is the candidate and Amanullah is the person that we need to select. So this is the first time that that's happening. Yesterday I met more than 2,000 people, whether they were new people, old people, however people, they all said in one voice that we are going to do this for you. And instead of me feeding them murga bhat, which is the rice and the chicken, which all other parties are doing, they are helping me out, calling people. These are my star campaigners. These are the people who are going to campaign for me. I don't need Salman Khan or Katrina Kaif, who people spend 5 crore, 10 crore to bring to Ranchi to meet 50,000 people. These 50,000 people are my star campaigners, and these are the people willing to spend 100 rupees or 200 rupees to interact and talk to their own people and create the momentum. If I talk about statistics, because I'm an engineer and I am an MBA, if these 50,000 or 1 lakh people talk to just 20 people only, 10 people only at all, I will be able to reach out to 10 lakh people. If out of these 10 lakh people, only 30% of the people convert, 25% of the people convert, 20% of the people also convert, I will have 2 lakh voters using this method, which in itself will make me a winner, because this time there are 6 very strong candidates and the total number of votes that come out is around 9.9 to 1 million out of the 2 million, 50% voting, right? All these 5 other candidates, they have their own 0.1 million votes. So 0.1 multiplied by 5, 0.5 million votes are completely gone to the 5 people. If I am able to get 0.2 million votes from the people that I'm interacting and 0.1 million votes from my own people that they know me, I will win with a full swing and nobody can stop Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party is really well known in the city and in the villages. What I'm doing is, I'm just going out to these villages and putting my leg with more than 200 people or 300 people in motorcycle and with the cab and registering my visit to the village. People are so excited. People are telling Amanullah, you don't want to spend half an hour in a village. You just go, put your feet down there, tell them the Aam Aadmi Party is there, Aam Aadmi Party candidate had come, you will win. There is no doubt about it. And this is not Amanullah talking, lot many people in Ranchi talking that Amanullah must visit 300 panchayats, and each of these 300 panchayats have 1,000 to 2,000 votes. If Amanullah visits these 3,000 panchayats, 5 minutes only, just 5 minutes, they will register that Amanullah had visited the place, and that will be the end of story. We will win overwhelmingly. Inshallah. See, when I am talking, so the message is very clear, and the message is that all problems, the root cause of all problems is corruption. And everybody in the country, everybody in Ranchi, they are absolutely dejected. They don't have jobs, they do not have any source of income, they do not have any meaningful engagement in the society. I tell you, 2.25 million people had applied for teachers' job in 2012, and they are told that out of the 2.25 million people, 12,000 people will be getting job in 2013. None of these people have got job right now. The people connect with me that Amanullah represents the struggle, and Amanullah represents the youth of Ranchi. The first thing that I'm going to do when I get in as a member of parliament in India is to try to connect and try to consolidate these people and start skill development for small and medium scale industry. Just doing the skill development is not enough. We need to consolidate the small and medium and large corporate sector that are working in here and ensure that we have participation from all sorts of caste and creed and everything. Second thing is that there are no jobs, Sriketan. There are no jobs. We need to create the jobs. We need to create the employment opportunity. We need to create the economic activities. There are so many different resources that are available in Ranchi. We are not able to use it. The moment I get in, I will consolidate. I have the track record of creating 400 jobs in Bhagalpur last year. I know how to create jobs. None of the other guys who are standing in this election had jobs at all. None of these people had jobs. So what's happening is, I will try to start the job creation and economic activity participation as soon as possible after winning. I will collect all these guys and start putting in the skill development. I'll start bringing the companies from small scale and the cottage industry and all these things, and the medium and large scale industries. I will involve myself full time to be able to give the employment to the people of Jharkhand, employment to the people and youngsters of Ranchi. The other message I tell them is that these youngsters who are 20 years old or 21 years old right now, 12, 13 years ago when Jharkhand was created, along with Chhattisgarh and Uttarakhand, these guys were 7, 8 year old. Now the question is, these 7, 8 year old boys are now completely lost their life because they don't have any economic activities and they're really unemployed. I tell them that if we do not start working on these things right now, then the children of 7, 8, 9 year old right now, they will see the same feat, they will see the same future, and we will have disaster. So the issue is, how many engineering colleges can be opened, how many jobs that we can create, how can we consolidate the economic activities in the country. That's what we really want to do. So to explain and to end up my discussion at this moment, the root cause of all problem is corruption. I will get inside whatever it takes as an individual Amanullah or as a parliamentarian Amanullah, and get out and create the engagement process where I will engage all these people and get them the job, get them the provisions, get them the environment, so that these guys can see their future in the past. Right now, the MPs who get in there have no time to interact with these people. They are the sycophants of their masters. Amanullah has never been a sycophant of everyone, as you know. I am not a sycophant of everybody. And the Aadmi Party is a party where I can talk to Kejriwal as Kejri. You can never ever talk to in other parties to their leaders as Rahul. You will be expelled from the party if you take Rahul as a Rahul name. I am not a sycophant. I am not going to be sycophant. I am not going to be treated or guided by the people of their own interest. I have my own agenda to include all these children of Jharkhand and Ranchi to be able to make them part of the country's economic growth. Jharkhand has seen massive poverty. Jharkhand is in an abyss, in a chaotic movement, absolutely critical, as in coma. We really need to get out there and involve and engage our youngsters and create the environment for our next generation. That is the message I am giving, and people are absolutely with me on this. They see that a person who has done all these things out of nothing. And it's not that people don't do their research. People go out to Lohardaga and see my house, and they talk to people, and people are saying that from Lohardaga that many people are visiting Lohardaga right now to see the house and ask people, okay, is this the reality that this guy was like this? And the momentum is really building up, Sriketan. I really need your support in all aspects. I have been asking my friends all across the world to support me. This is an election which is a lifetime chance for the Aam Aadmi, for the people of Jharkhand, to be able to send someone who can really work for them. Others have no concern. They are corrupt. They are amassing their own empire. People have 5,000, 10,000 crores right now, and they have actually stolen from the people of Jharkhand. So my idea is that I will be able to get into with the people and make sure that people are capable and the generations get capable. Nobody can stop us. And the vote segmentation was very important. Out of the 5 lakh vote that will be open, right, or 7 lakh vote that will be open, I am sure that I will get 3 to 3.5 to 4 lakh vote and I will win. I'm sorry that my audio is not loud, so I can't hear you. but you're saying that Aman, thank you very much, and you have an inspiring vision and inspiring thoughts. I'm sorry that this mobile this doesn't have. You can say, and I think people will read your lips. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Thanks, Sriketan. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to get out right now. I have a full day program in one Vidhan Sabha. Thank you so much, and I request you to please support.